So
we can start whenever. Like do kind of like an intro.
When we are talking, do we talk into this camera?
Just to this front one, right?
okay.
Okay. So do we how do we intro it? Do we just say like, "Hi, my name," like?
We can do how we normally do, like that. Like, hi. Hi, my name is Adam Luke. This is Judy Yen. We're Orange County Relationship Restoration. We're both interns under Ernesto Segismundo with California Altura Vista. We are located in Fullerton, California. What we wanted to talk to you about today is love maps. So Judy and I basically focus on working with couples. It's an area that we've both found that we do really well with, and it's something that we're passionate about. And what we found with these are basically how we can use these as interventions and how you can use these in your own marriage without having to even sit down with a therapist. So we're going to go through that a little bit.
Okay, so these were created by Julie and John Gottmans, and just basically they're love maps to understand the world of your partner. So sometimes I think that we get so busy with life and work and children that we sometimes forget to reconnect with our partners. So one of my favorite quotes from them is the fact that without these love maps, we don't really know our partner, and if we don't really know our partner, how can we really truly love them? So these are just kind of questions that help you connect with your partner on a more intimate, deeper level.
And so to just cover the love map side a little bit, because I can realize that if you've never really heard the term, it would be easy to assume what it is, but it's maybe a little easier to know exactly what it is. So what Judy was talking about with the love maps is from the very moment that you start a relationship with someone, whether you're dating, first time date, or you're several in, or heck, you're 7 years in dating, you've slowly built a map of understanding the terrain that is your partner. And so what does that love map look like? You know the places they like to go. You know their family members. You know maybe you start working in on the love languages. So you understand what terrain or what paths with your partner is where they get the most benefit or the most gratitude. You wanted to add anything else to that?
No, I just think that again, like a map, we know different parts of our partner, but I feel like when we know the intimate details of our partner, and it keeps changing every year, and to just kind of check back in with them, it just shows them that, hey, like I want to know you, and to be known by your partners is incredibly important for a lot of us. So I just think that these questions are just good ways of, opening up that communication and like really knowing who your partner is over time and in the present and all of that.
Yeah, and not being stagnant in your love map. A lot of times we can think, well, I've been with a person for 10 years, so I know everything about them, or even the married couples I've sit down with that have been 35 years, and we forget that we continually every day add to that map. And so these are great cards to do it. What I was talking to Judy about was that I see that there's two very different themes in these cards. One is basically you questions, and it's the one that pops out to me is what would you change about our finances right now? And the other one is more about your partner.
Well, one of the you questions is, if you could change one characteristic about yourself, what would it be and why? And obviously that question isn't always the same. So being able to share that with your partner or having them ask you those questions, again, allows for a deeper connection, allows for more intimacy, and it just kind of helps you guys grow together in just how life is changing for both of you. Sometimes this could be fun on dates. So if you guys are having a date night, you can pull out like 5 or 10 of these cards, and then throughout the night, just ask each other these questions.
I like that idea. I was actually thinking about that, and the way that what she was recommending is, why not when you sit down for a meal and you're waiting for it to get here, you pull out 3 or 4 of them and just have a nice conversation. Definitely body scan yourself, make sure that you guys are in the right place to have that conversation. But another one that popped out to me that I don't necessarily know about my partner would be, what was your partner's most embarrassing moment? And so there's a lot of reasons why you should probably know that, because I know that I'm a jokester, so I like to joke around, but you would want to be aware of what embarrasses your partner and why your partner might respond a certain way based on something you did.
And these can also be used with family members too and friends if you want to build just deeper connections with your people. So one of the questions here is, what kind of year has this been for you? Tell me the story of your proudest moment. I don't necessarily know that I could say that about my closest friends or my family or like my favorite person. So being able to have them share that with me would be very important for me to be able to like understand them better, and just let them know that, I care. I, want to love you well, so I want to know you well.
Another question I saw that really stuck out to me was, does your partner have a secret ambition, and what is it? And that part that got me was the secret ambition, because I would imagine, and what works out most for most units, is that if you realize that there is a secret ambition, how can I help my partner get there? How can I be not a hindrance, but a helpful hand in that?
Yeah, so these cards are super helpful. Hopefully you guys can take the time to use them if you want to use them with families or couples. We really like them. So we will be posting the link of where you can access these cards in our
description. So, well, thank you. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah.
I guess. My stomach hurts.
Oh, I'm sorry. Barbecue? Chipotle?
No, because I'm nervous.
Curry Hut?
Oh, it goes right through us. But it's so good, though.